Macey Donathan, thanks for taking the time. Your assessment of your team, you've been with them a while now, a little longer than the last time we talked. What do you think? What do you like?
Yeah, I think we're working in the gym. We're working hard. We're having to answer a lot of questions in the gym right now. We have not a lot of returners, so I feel like we have a different roster than maybe the Air Force has seen in the past. So we're having to answer some questions in our pin positions and in our middle. And our freshmen are going to probably come in and we'll have a couple that might do some damage for us. So, yeah, there's still a lot of questions out there, but we're making some adjustments in practice, and I love the work that they're doing, and I love their ability to kind of take on a new position potentially, and just giving me some grace in that period to figure out what we're doing. So.
Absolutely. Keith Barnett had his stamp pretty much on this team. Are there things you're doing, tweaking, things that will look obviously different to Air Force volleyball fans?
Yeah, I think when I came in the gym, I gave them a few weeks to just kind of operate as they have been, just so I can see them play and get a feel for what practice looked like. And I spent the rest of the spring and now into the fall just reestablishing a system that I think we can be proud of and one that I believe in. And so we've adjusted some things. Like the offense is going to be quite a bit faster. The involvement in the middle is going to be a little bit different. You know, you lose Joy Harvey and you've got to make some adjustments, but I think we've got the people and the offense that we need to do what we want. So you're going to see some speed. You're going to probably see some less movement maybe, trying to keep it as simple as we can and get everyone on the same page. And so that's kind of what we're looking at right now.
Fantastic. What is your philosophy as far as like what is the most important thing to you as a coach to see? I mean, is it we've obviously passing has to be there, but like what's the most important thing to you?
Yeah, I think the most important thing for me in terms of our gym and what we're looking for is just some consistency and some efficiency in the key areas. So serve-receive serving is going to be huge for us. We were last in the conference in aces last year, and that's obviously not a great statistic, but it definitely answers some questions for us on what we need to spend some time doing. So serving, passing is huge, and then obviously we're running a little bit different of an offense, and so spending some time in that space is good for us.
Has it been nice to have like scrimmages against people other than your own team out there, and are you seeing some results that you'd like to see?
Yeah, so we've played a couple matches in the spring, and then we have our exhibition coming up this Saturday. But it's been within our own squad that we've been playing against each other. And we have, a big roster, so we're able to do that and do it pretty well. But I've loved being able to mix up the lineups and just play with certain things and just see where people excel and where people might need some more time. And again, the girls have been doing just a great job getting after it the last 2 weeks.
With your staff, I mean, typically, how you set your staff up, and is everybody, or will that change throughout the season? Do you know who's watching what and things of that nature?
Yeah. So we made a late ad with Claire Felix about a week before season started, and she is going pro. She's still playing professionally, but she has some time allotted that she can spend with us, and so we are putting her in kind of a blocking defensive position where she's helping our middles out with some blocking and some of our blocking mechanics. Rachel is more of an offensive coach, so we have her with the setters and helping me with our offense, kind of establishing that. And then Taylor's kind of an all-around, looking at the back row, looking at some serve receive, some serving stuff. So everyone kind of has their pockets, but I'm one of those coaches that, hey, if you see something, say something. Like just because you're in this type of pocket as a coach doesn't mean you can't branch outside of that if you see something a kid needs. And so I think the feedback is good. It's a new staff. This is the first time we've all worked together as a group. So every day is a new thing for us where, hey, what are we doing for practice? And here's the drill. And they're like, what's that drill? So we're still getting used to each other, but I think the girls are enjoying it. I think we're enjoying it, and we're having a great time.
Awesome. Coach Donathan, thanks for the time, and have fun in the exhibition, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.